Hello friends. Today I have something for you written by Sebastiano Isaia about a week and a half ago on the 27th of March. The name of the piece is Beware of quote-unquote Palestinian Firmness. And we will begin. Out, out, out! Hamas go away! The war of extermination waged by the Israeli government against the Palestinian civilian population continues and is becoming even more devastating and deadly. The capitalist paradise cynically proposed to the dispossessed of Gaza by the Trump administration can wait. It's still the hell prepared by the Netanyahu government that dominates the scene. This scene, however, seems to be able to show the world public opinion that is comfortably observing it from home something new, and in some respects unexpected, at least at this stage. Quote, "No food, no water, no medicine, no supplies since the beginning of March. People are exhausted." This is the complaint of Juliette Touma, spokesperson of the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees. According to several testimonies, it seems that Hamas militants have the habit, so to speak, of confiscating by force a large part of the so-called humanitarian aid transported by trucks, to consume it themselves or to resell it at a high price to those in Gaza who still have a purchasing capacity, that is money or another means of payment. In any case, this is news that needs to be independently verified, even if the subjects in question already make it, if not reliable, certainly plausible. And here we come to the nice surprise, at least for the writer, and if one can speak of a nice surprise in the face of so much horror, so much suffering, so much desperation. Hundreds of people took to the streets not only to shout slogans against the war, against Israel, against the United States, against the Arab countries, which have always used the Palestinian question instrumentally, as an instrument of internal social control and as a diplomatic weapon to be used in the perennial regional peace negotiations, and against the European countries, always at the top of the charts when it comes to cowardly moralism, double standards and hypocrisy, but also against Hamas. Quote, "Under the bombs, among the rubble, they find the strength and courage to demonstrate against those who use them as cannon fodder in an endless war. Away, away, Hamas, away from Gaza," shouts the river of people who between anger and pain marched along the rubble of what remains of the Strip. And again, Hamas has sold Gaza. No to war, no to Hamas. Some of the signs they read, "The children of Gaza want to live. The blood of our children is not cheap. Enough with the displaced and the homeless. We want to live in peace and security." The first demonstration started in Beit Lahia. This was from L'Unità, the Italian leftist newspaper. While the Israeli media only reported the slogans directed against Hamas, keeping quiet about the curses aimed at the Israeli army and the bloodthirsty Netanyahu government, the leaders of the Islamic nationalist movement, and I said it all, immediately rushed to say that it was all a squalid setup, a provocation set up by the Zionist enemy. Hamas condemned through the statements of some officials the protests that began yesterday against the war and the fundamentalist organization that governs Gaza. A leading member of Hamas, Sami Abu Zuhri, called the protesters megaphones of Israel and implied that they were betraying the Palestinian people. The high official Osama Hamdan accused Israel of having started the protests. During yesterday's demonstrations, the demonstrators insulted Hamdan, criticizing him for having called for Palestinian firmness while he himself is abroad. Let us hope that the Palestinian firmness does not cause Palestinian victims. I write this also in light of the renewed activism of the political competition, Fatah, the Palestinian National Authority headed by the much discredited Abu Mazen, which is trying to politically eliminate the brothers of Hamas by taking advantage of the situation created by the latest Israeli offensive, supported without reservations by Washington. As I have written on other occasions, since the time of Arafat, the political leadership of the Palestinians has been part of the problem that has afflicted them for almost 80 years.